I think in terms of data and insight, key is talking the business language. Discussing how reward can help to drive value or reduce costs is a great starting point. Then beyond that, being able to demonstrate and measure the effectiveness of your reward mechanisms is key. So looking at your retention statistics, looking at your employee engagement scores, considering the role that reward plays in those, and most importantly, looking at the free text, because often you get a lot of additional information from that, can give you really useful insight into what employees are looking for and want and need in terms of reward. Good example, if I think about my time with Orange, we developed a concierge service for our call centres, non-financial reward, but helped people through their days in the call centres and provided a fantastic service to them. And that became a real differentiator for Orange at that time, and that came from an employee survey. So having the right level of data and using it doesn't mean to say the facts and figures. Sometimes it can be insights given by your employees. I think as well, looking at trends, it's important that you can predict the future. So when you're talking to the board in particular, they are looking for you to have a broader understanding of the reward landscape, what the competition are doing, how you're benchmarking against those individuals that are your key competitors, and most importantly, from a fiscal perspective, what are the things that are going to impact on the REMCOM and the board from a financial perspective in the reward space. So gender pay gap reporting is a good example. Being aware of that, being able to let the board know what's coming and taking the right steps to protect the organisation is really critical for the board, because they are the ones in the firing line at the end of the day. I think with the board, first of all, they're looking for you to have the company's best interests at heart in terms of protecting the organisation from risk. So they want to know that whatever reward you have in place is aligned with what the business is trying to deliver and is going to be the right thing for the business in those different areas. Secondly, they are concerned about things that will be hot topics for the board. So a great example of that is gender pay gap. You know, if that is the subject of the hour, the board want to know what's the position of the organisation. They'll want to know what we're doing to improve that. They'll be looking to you to know what the competition are doing. In fact, generally at board level, they expect you to have a much broader knowledge of the reward landscape, of your competition, of the benchmarks and of the trends. So the trick, I think, in operating at the C-suite level in reward is not only being able to develop appropriate and even innovative solutions, but it's around knowing the things that are coming over the horizon and helping prepare the board for that, so that you're really operating strategically as well as operationally, and you're helping them with things that they may face in terms of challenges from the city, or challenges from the shareholders, or difficult questions around the whole reward landscape. They want to know that you have that covered and that the business is ready for whatever may come.